Hello there.
How did I get started and what does it take to be consistent? So, I started playing saxophone when I was 8, and that kind of made me fall in love with music and made me fall in love with this whole idea of doing this forever. And now I am. So, it's just a case of like getting there. And I think to get really, really good or be great at anything, you need to have an obsessive love over something. Essentially, what that is like you need to love it and you need to wake up and you need to think about it every day. Uh, like, I know that people go to work and we do whatever. Like, I've had a lot of normal jobs and it's been awful. It feels like your soul's being ripped out when you do art. Um, and that in itself is a part of it, but it's also a case of making sure that you know down the road you can be consistent. So if you are working and you're doing that, it's just a case of going, all right, Golden, like I'll take X amount of hours away and then I'll start working towards that thing. But the love and the obsession for it, it needs to be there for you to be able to achieve anything at all in this. So it's just a case of making sure that you know when you're going into things that if it doesn't feel right, a song, a painting, a picture, whatever, is probably not going to hit if it doesn't hit you. And I think a lot of the time when we're looking for inspiration and a place to be consistent, it helps obviously having communities of people around you that give you that, but also it helps when you feel like you can't say write or sit down and make beats, sample your childhood, sample things that you listen to, like get ideas and draw things from your influences rather than trying to look at today's trends and be like, oh, this guy's doing this and this guy's doing this and this is making this happen. I think it's a lot easier just to draw from you and your inside, and then the best of you comes out and you make you essentially, and nobody else can copy you. So that's the whole point. So if you're obsessed about your art and yourself, the best art will end up externally coming down to you and you being able to channel that out and making something. And within that, by taking those results and those wins and those failures and all of the lessons that are learned, it will give you something so magic.